Hey there, this is Mark and we're going to talk about tuning your guitar. First about the idea of how many ways there are to tune your guitar. If you have a tuner such as this one, this is a classic, the Boss TU-12H. You'll see this tuner at your local guitar store. Runs between $50 to maybe as much as $70, $80 at some stores. This is a great little system. You just turn it on, plug your guitar in here if it's electric. You get a better response if you have it plugged in. Or you can hold it close to your guitar, and as you strum, I don't know if you can see this there, see if it'll respond. The needle will move based upon whether the guitar is in tune or not. Now the other way to do this would be using a phone app. There's a wonderful app for the Droid. This is my Droid X. This tuner is so accurate, works way better than my TU-12H. So I've started using this. It's called G-Strings. I don't know if there's an iPhone app, but it works great on the Droid X. Another way to do this would be with the pitch pipe. So with the pitch pipe, we would play a note, and then we would listen to that note and how it sounds relative to the strings. Or you could use another guitar or a piano, or in the event that you don't have a reference, and by reference I mean another instrument to tune against, then what we do is we tune the guitar to itself. So I'm going to show you how to tune a guitar to itself now using the notes on the string. So let's strike the low E, and we're going to pretend that we played that note and we feel like it's pretty close to where it's supposed to be. So what I'm going to do is count up 5 frets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and notice that I'm going to fret really close to this metal piece right here. That's the actual fret itself. And I'm going to put my finger as close as possible to that and hold down lightly, not hard, just lightly. And then I'm going to strike that string and the one underneath, and they should sound the same. If they do not sound the same, then I need to change it. I'm going to purposely make these strings out of tune so we can hear a difference. Hear how strange that sounds? Obviously not in tune. So what I'm going to do is hold my guitar kind of with the front of it towards this leg right here, so that when I strike it, I can hold it and reach around and turn the tuning peg. These are the tuning pegs, and I'm turning this one right here for the A note. So you can see there's 3 on top and 3 on bottom for my guitar. So I reach down and I just turn it until it matches. You're not sure which way to go? You just have to keep fiddling with it till it sounds right. If you're a person who's a musician or has some musical experience, you might say, well, if this note is lower, then we're going to turn the peg counterclockwise. If it's higher, we're going to turn it clockwise. When we have those correctly in tune, and then we move on to the next string. So the next string in this case is this one right here, the 5th string. By the way, if you've watched my video, this is the 1st string, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. So we just tuned the 6th and the 5th. Now we'll tune the 5th and the 4th. I'm doing the same thing, 5th fret, holding lightly. They should sound the same. If they're good, we can move on. If not, we reach around and tune. Now the next string, which is the 4th and the 3rd. Again, mine's in tune, so that sounds good. If not, I reach around, and this time I'm actually reaching underneath, because on my guitar, this is actually the 3rd string. I'm going to tune that to change it. Now the next set of strings, which is the 3rd and the 2nd, we have the only exception on this tuning process. Instead of going to the 5th fret, I'm going to go to the 4th fret and do the same thing. And those should sound in tune. Now you might ask, well, why is that? Well, that's an explanation for another video. It has to do with the reasons why we tune the guitar the way we tune it. But suffice to say, it's 5, 5, 5, and then 4. in terms of the fret spacing where we put our fingers for the tuning. So we're on the 4th fret, those sound good. The next string, the second and the first, again we go back to the 5th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those should sound good together. Now, as a way of reference, after you've tuned that way, what you can do is strike the low string, number 6, and the high string, number 1, and those should sound in tune together. If they don't sound relatively in tune, then you need to make some adjustments. So something got slightly off. And of course, this is the disadvantage of tuning the guitar to itself, is that along the way you can make mistakes. But usually those mistakes are marginal, and as you practice tuning, you'll get better and better at it. So don't sweat it, don't worry about it too much. Just enjoy your instrument, all right? Thank you. Have fun.